check. I'm good on mine too.
Hello? That just rustled.
Is that? That's f***ing scary.
Hello? Oh, of course.
What's up?
You got freaking haunted stuff all in.
Jesus.
Amazing. Straight up horror movie.
This should be fun.
This is gonna be a blast.
Yeah. Did you hear something back here?
Yeah, I heard the. I heard that too. That's not what I heard. It was like scurrying, like something was running from us. We've literally been in the tunnels for 30 seconds and we already hear something. It sounded like running from us. This is gonna be an epic night.
Something doesn't want to be found?
Something does not want to be found.
So where are we headed from here?
Well,
I don't really want to walk past that. Oh, what the dude?
oh yes. Hello?
What are you gonna do if one of those moves?
Punch it?
All right, good.
Dude, how freaking scary is this?
Dude, unbelievable. I was not prepared for this at all.
So I don't remember the whole layout of these tunnels. They expand pretty much the whole campus, so we're gonna do a little getting lost.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Let's get lost. Just not too lost.
We have arrived at our next location. And if you can't tell where we're at by the building behind us,
welcome to Pennhurst.
for decades, Pennhurst was a place families hoped would help their loved ones. Instead, it became known for overcrowding, neglect, and abuse. The halls may be empty now, but countless investigators, employees, and visitors claim something still remains. Tonight, we step inside one of America's most infamous abandoned institutions to see if the past is truly gone or if Pennhurst is still holding on. When we arrived, we quickly became aware there was a controlled burn going on next door. Our best bet was to wait the smoke out underground, so we headed for the tunnel system. These tunnels span the entire campus. In the dark, they are more like a maze. Things got pretty wild the moment we got down there. Before long, it occurred to me that we hadn't seen Keith in a hot minute. Where the hell did he go?
Steve and Brian are behind me yet. They just heard the same thing we heard when we entered. Who's in here with me?
Keith.
We headed out to track Keith down, but we were not expecting what happened next.
Where'd he go?
What? Did you hear it again?
I didn't hear it, but that's moving. You see that's moving?
Yeah.
It seems weird that it'd still be moving. We were through there a while ago.
I just heard the same noise come from down there.
While we were investigating these flaps at the one end of the tunnel, Keith had decided to go off in the other direction.
One of my theories is I like to go on a sneak attack, see if I can ambush some spirits who maybe aren't expecting me.
This is one of the buildings that they had unfortunately tear down. That was the tunnel to that building. After we've seen its better days.
Hello? Okay, let's go back to where we were, make the same just stomping around noise, and see if it's just an echo coming back from this way. And if it's not, then that's super weird.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, I'm also gonna stop these.
He wants to communicate with us.
The further he got away from us, it seemed like the more his camera was malfunctioning.
Oh, they turned this into some creepy tunnel. The last time I was here, none of this was here. Huh.
Okay. So it's been, as soon as we get to right here, no.
No.
Sweet, let's keep moving on. Shut the up, you heard that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Look at how bad it's swinging
Yeah,
now.
it's swinging, like really swinging. And you stopped that with your hands.
I did, I stopped it with my hands. All right, I'm going white light.
I'm gonna stay over here this time, see if I see anything from this.
Yeah, this place used to be huge.
I just stopped these from moving, and then they were swaying back again. There's no breeze, we're down in a tunnel, and every time we come back over here to where Brian is, something keeps moving over here. Who's making noise back here? I'm gonna do this one more time. I'm gonna stop these. Okay, you can see that I stopped them from moving. By the way, we haven't seen Keith in a minute, so he's just wandering the tunnels by himself.
That's Keith for you.
I had no idea, but my camera just started to glitch, malfunction, and everything. And I had the camera rolling. I can't explain it. Our cameras weren't linked together. There was no signal interference or anything like that.
I'm not really sure why it was happening. His audio seemed to be okay, much further along than his video, but at some point his video just completely gave out.
It was like something didn't want me to be filming in their area.
Are any of the former residents or the people who were housed here, are you with us?
They're swinging again.
What?
Yeah, they're swinging like crazy. And now they're not swinging.
And now they're not.
What the f?
No matter what we tried, we could not come up with an explanation that was causing this movement. It was time to move on and go find Keith.
We have truly well lost Keith. How did that happen through?
Yeah.
The direction that Keith had wandered off was decorated as a haunted house, making it difficult for us to bring our gear with us.
There he is.
Found him.
I swore I heard a girl talking or a girl humming.
I clearly heard two females having a conversation. I didn't even really blink an eye because I was positive my camera picked up the conversation I was overhearing.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the point where Keith's camera completely failed and no audio was captured. With the band finally back together, we decided to head in the opposite direction of the haunted attraction, deeper into the tunnels, past where we had already had activity.
You hear that?
Yeah, it was somebody walking on me. I'm positive. That was too clear.
We noticed that we could hear what sounded like two girls talking, almost the exact same experience that Keith had just told us about. And then we started trying to debunk it, and we were like, there's no way that this is coming through the catwalk. That's extremely thick concrete.
I can't believe it came through the concrete like that, though.
After we exited the tunnel system, the property manager was on the main property working on something, and we asked him, hey, was there some females walking on the catwalk? And he said, brother, I've been the only one out here the entire time you've been here. And then moments later,
That was a scream.
Yeah, it was.
we heard a woman scream that echoed throughout the entire tunnel.
That was a scream.
Yeah, it was. Hey,
Did you hear that? That was another voice answering Keith. Listen again.
hey.
Sounds to us like we're being beckoned.
So we have a tripwire that's on the ground over here, and if you get by it, it just lights up where it senses the motion. I put a REM pod in front of it, and on the other end, we have a tri-field meter with a touch flashlight. So it's kind of just like an ambush area. We have pretty much any device, whether it measures motion, electromagnetic energy, or heat. So let's see what happens.
Unfortunately, after the scream, nothing was setting off our ambush trap. But then Brian took off, almost like he was possessed or beckoned by that voice.
I almost felt like I was drawn further into the tunnels at that point.
And it was kind of out of character for him. So I was kind of watching for a little bit, figuring out like, man, where's he going? And then it was almost like he was being like summoned to the other end of the tunnel. So naturally I followed him. It was like, man, where are you going?
I can't even explain how I felt, but it just felt like we needed to go further and deeper than we were.
Well, I followed him down there, and then I was like, hey, I think we should go back. We've been kind of separated long enough, and it's kind of getting a little bit weird down here. He finally agreed, and we all came back and linked up together. But that stood out to me the most because it was something that was out of character for him, but he was so driven to go figure out whatever it was at the end of that tunnel.
Reviewing the footage, it seems like some sort of voice kind of beckoned us, and I'm not sure if that had some sort of sway over how I was feeling, but I just had this urge to keep going further and deeper into the tunnels.
Come on, somebody has to be down here who wants to talk to us.
Why don't we break out the ITC device?
Yeah. Trifield just jumped to a .8, and I was barely moving it. Ooh. What's your name? How many of you are present with us?
Did anybody down here know Dr. Fear? Have you heard about Dr. Fear?
No.
His actual name was Dr. Fear.
Dr. Fear was the residential physician for Pennhurst during its time of operation. He was known to call the patients by derogatory names and conduct experimental surgeries without any anesthesia because he said they could not feel pain. He was also known for pulling out the teeth of the residents so that they would no longer bite.
That's why this place is called the Shame of Pennsylvania.
No kidding.
Is Dr. Fear here with us? No.
No, all right. Who is here with us? Can you tell us your name? How many people are in the tunnel with us? What was that?
Sounded like a woman.
Yeah, it did.
Echoed all the way down. What was really strange was that we were having so much activity in the tunnels. We had the flaps swaying, we'd heard these voices, we heard the screaming,
That was a scream.
Yeah, it was.
and then the second we asked if we were with Dr. Fear, it all just stopped.
Is Dr. Fear here with us? No.
I don't know if what was down there was scared of Dr. Fear, or if it was Dr. Fear and didn't want to be found. I don't know what was going on, but it just went dead.
All right, we'll be back.
Since the tunnels went still, we decided to brave the smoke and head to our first building of the night, the Industry Building.
We are in the Industry Building, and they just opened this up. We are one of the very few people that have got to investigate this so far, so we have no idea what to expect, and we're starting it off with a Phasma box.
And it's talking. Who's in here with us?
It was pretty cool to know that we were one of the very first crews to ever get to go into the Industry Building. You know, I'm pretty new to this in general, but to do something that not many other people have done before, that's pretty cool.
It was amazing to us because of the amount of responses. As soon as we walked in there, we could feel like raw energy, and it obviously came through the Phasma box. So that was a kind of cool moment there.
We're gonna get downstairs.
Did it just say I'm gonna kill you?
Who said that?